And if you print it out, it's 2 pages to it. If anyone has trouble accessing this, then I can bring it up for you with emailing you a PDF for you to take a look at and get your answers from. So here is the assignment. You put your name down. It's asking you to write the number of beats of rhythm next to the rhythms, then determine the sum of each equation. So on your classwork, we have all the resources that go along with this as well. So the notes, rests, and their values. Okay, this is our quick reference to know how many beats each type of thing gets. And this one, we started to learn about 16th notes. Okay, so just so you can hear it instead of just reading it, because reading it doesn't give you the same sort of information. This is the beat. Okay, if we have eighth notes, that'd be okay. There's 2 of them every beat. Now the 16th notes, each one is a quarter of a beat, so there are 4 of them every beat. If this is the beat again, okay, and they come a lot faster. So if I'm looking back at the teachers by teacher, yeah, I modified it where it's easier to read as well. So you see that this is 1 beat total. So all of this together, 16th notes altogether, 1 beat. Quarter rest, I take a look right here. That's 1 beat. And quarter note, this is 1 beat. So I take 1 plus 1 plus 1, that equals 3. All right, so that's how we do number 1. Number 2, I take a look here at this symbol. I find it over here on my reference. I see that it's 4 beats. So I go over here, 4 beats. Next one, I find it over here. Make sure you know the difference between the dotted half note and just the regular half note. The dotted half note has the dot after it. And it gets 3 beats instead of 2 beats. So this one is 3. Then we have the quarter note right there, 1 beat long. So I take 4 plus 3 would be 7 plus 1 is 8. That's how I get my answers there. I keep on going all the way through. Once you hit number 5, there's no longer space for you to put down the numbers for each one. We're expecting at this point that you're doing it all in your head. If you need to write it down on a piece of paper for yourself, like number 5, you write down the number, then the number, then the number, and then add it together. You can go ahead and do that. But I expect most of you would just be going, I see this one, that one's 3 beats. I see this set of 2/8 notes, that one's 1 beat. And then 1 quarter note, that one is 1 beat. So 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 5. Okay. And that's what your mind is doing. And you might even be able to do it faster than that. We're just wanting, or I am just wanting you to get very familiarized with all of these notes, their values, and how to reference it over here. And the sum of all the beats, it actually is an important skill for reading music, creating music, knowing how the music works. That all is important. The second page, you can only write your how many beats it gets up there at the top. So here on the second page, we can do on number 1, you can tell me how many beats each of these gets right there, and then do the sum right there. That's great. After number 1, it's expecting you to do it all in your brain. And I'm expecting you to do it all in your head. You can do a piece of paper if you want to. But I'm expecting it kind of to be mostly there. We do want to make sure you know the difference between a whole rest and a half rest. Okay. Remember, this looks like a little top hat. The way my wife likes to teach it for elementary school is whole gentleman brings his hat all the way off. If he's wearing a little top hat, he brings it down here to the chest, and it's going to be upside down. The way I remember it is the whole is fatter, right? Whole is, it has more than half, and so it's down below the line versus able to stay on top of the line right there. So the whole rest is 4 beats, half rest is 2 beats. So on that second page, those are the tricky parts of it.